So if there's one thing I love about Nintendo, it's their ability to do whatever they want, whenever they want, with no explanation to anyone. And today is no exception to that rule, because we have Super Mario Party 3 years after release receiving a full-fledged online update that allows you to play board game mode with friends online, and this was obviously wanted since the game was originally released. So this is Nintendo being Nintendo again. So we got to talk through all the details of that update, and I want to talk about Miitopia getting a demo on the eShop out of the blue, and if Nintendo will continue to do this demo formula for bigger releases as we walk forward into the future. What's up, Nation? If it's your first time on the channel, make sure you join Sunbro Nation by subscribing below. Hit the like button on this video if you enjoy it today, and make sure you turn on your bell notification icon so you're kept up to date with all the newest gaming news. Now guys, today we're starting off the conversation again around Super Mario Party and the update that was just surprise dropped from Nintendo, as of course we're 3 years out from the initial release and people were even starting to predict a future Mario Party title, and I do think this update means that we're probably not getting a sequel anytime soon, as I wouldn't imagine Nintendo doing an update and then turning around and releasing a sequel from the ground up. But granted, we do typically see multiple Mario Parties released on a single console life cycle, with the exception of the Wii U, because they're very easy games to basically make a future installment with new mini games and the same basic layout, and it's very easy and they all sell very well. So I was expecting Nintendo to kind of do the same thing, and then to my surprise today on Nintendo's Twitter, they go ahead and put out this announcement of the new online player mode, which will allow you to play all the existing mini games, or I should say most of the existing mini games, as there are 10 missing from the list. But out of 80 games, you get to play 70 online with your friends through board game mode, and that is a feature that has obviously been missing from the game since day one, as when it was originally released on the Switch, fans really assumed that would probably be a thing at this point, because obviously we have the technology, we have had it for so long, and that was a feature that was sorely missing from the original run of the game. So it's good to see Nintendo add this in. It doesn't really make sense why it took them so long to do it, but regardless, if you're a Super Mario Party fan and you want to play with your friends and your friends aren't nearby you locally, you now have the ability to do this today. So that is obviously a huge win, and I'm glad that they did do this. I also think it means, again, that we're probably not going to see a sequel to Super Mario Party anytime soon. I do hope that maybe they would be, offer some additional content for the game, even if it's paid down the line for DLC. Like maybe they do something like more boards, because obviously right now there's like 4 or 5 different boards you can choose from, and in the older games you definitely had more of a variety. So I do hope they do some incremental add-ons, and even if they charge me for it, if they added in new boards, new mini games, and just brand new experiences in this existing Super Mario Party title, I would actually be happy to go back and play it online and you put some more time into it with my friends, as I did not really, dive as far in as I did on previous Mario Party games with this go around. Granted, I did think some of the mini games were fantastic, but at the same time, only being able to play it with Joy-Cons was one thing for me. I do wish that they would add in the ability to just play a Pro Controller and different style games that are not all reliant on motion, because while that is fun for some of the games, I miss the old school N64 GameCube era of Mario Party, where you could actually just play things with as fast as you could tap the button, as fast as you could spin the analog stick, and different combinations like that that weren't all reliant on motion controls. And it's kind of hard for me to play on a Joy-Con held sideways, just due to how small the actual controller is itself. So I do hope we see some additional content from this to come. But to break down the update for you guys, everything it includes: feature added, you can now play the following modes over the internet: Mario Party, Partner Party, free play mini games, and obviously you're going to need a Nintendo Switch online subscription in order to do this. To play over the internet, select either Mario Party, Partner Party, or mini games, then select online play. There are 2 different ways to play over the internet: friend match, where you can play with friends, and private game, where you can play with anyone using passwords. The combinations through which you can play over the internet are as follows: up to 1 player per system, you can play with between 2 and 4 players. Up to 2 players per system, you can play with between 3 and 4 players. If there are 2 players each playing their own systems, they cannot play 2 players using a third system. When playing over the internet, all 20 characters and all maps are available regardless of your current in-game progress. When playing over the internet, 70 of the total 80 mini games are available to play. The following 10 mini games are not available when playing over the internet, and player data won't be saved when playing over the internet. So obviously a number of different additions now to Super Mario Party, and I would love to know your guys' thoughts on if that is enough for you to give this game another chance or pick it back up with your friends and play online, and if you plan to do that or not. So let me know that in the comments down below, and also let me know if you're hoping we see additional content for this game like I hope we do. If we're not getting another Super Mario Party anytime soon, I hope we at least see maybe a DLC pack come out for Super Mario Party as it stands today to get some extra board games and mini games on there. So let's hope we see that soon to come. And then the other big Nintendo news as of today is that they are surprise dropping a demo of Miitopia, and I do think that this is the perfect type of game for Nintendo to do this for, because I myself did not play Miitopia on the 3DS, and I really had no plans to actually pick it up on the Switch at all because it just doesn't appeal to me that much as a game. However, now that there's a free demo and you can actually transfer your save data through this demo to the actual game, I will at least download it and play through it. And I think that this is something that Nintendo should continue to do, obviously with games that they think may sell well but aren't, doesn't have the entire fan buy-in. I think we need to see more and more demos. I even wish they would do this for something like a new Pokemon Snap, as I'm kind of on the fence of that game right now as it's about to come out, but I personally am not sure if I'm going to get it or not. I would like to play a friend's copy first or something before I decide to spend the $60 myself. But if they continue this demo formula and you can actually take the beginning of the game, get all set up, and then you get your save data, and that just seamlessly transfers into the main game whenever you do download it if you choose to purchase it, I think that makes a lot more sense, and I hope that we see this for more games than just Miitopia. But it does look like this demo is out on the eShop right now, available for download, and you have quite some time until the game actually launches, almost a full month, as it doesn't launch until May 21st, and they already have the demo out there with the first area of the game. And again, where you leave off at is where you can pick up on the main game when it does release on May 21st. And so obviously, the fun in this game will be from creating different Miis, and then you're going to basically have them in a storyline where apparently one of them is the evil Dark Lord, and you can make that whoever you want. I'm sure some people will pick like a family member or something like that to make the main protagonist of the game, or the main bad guy of the game rather. And so, there's a bunch of different combinations you can do, and it does seem like I get why it is fun and appealing, and it may sell decent, but I'm glad we're going to see this demo. So I would also love to know your guys' thoughts on if you will actually pick up Miitopia Demo, and if you're planning on getting the game when it comes out, or if you've played through the original on the 3DS and you're actually excited to see this port come to the Switch, because this is a new one for me. So I would love to get that back and forth conversation started, so make sure you leave me your thoughts on that down below as well. Thanks so much for watching the video today, everyone. I do truly appreciate you all sticking around until the end. I do at this point in the video want to invite you all one more time to join Sunbro Nation if you haven't done so already. Do so by subscribing below, hit the like button on your way out on this video if you enjoyed it today, and make sure you turn on your bell notification icon so you're kept up to date with all the newest gaming news. That's going to do it for me, guys. I hope you all have a great day. Sunbro Nation, out.